Off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Start the ball game as they will begin things. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49.
Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. The left side caught by Gibbs. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
It's second and inches at the 3-yard line.
They run, Cook. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's third down and inches.
And less than a yard.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook there to make the grab. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And out of the backfield gets in for the score. And it's good to make it 7-0.
The score, our home team 7, visitors nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return is Henderson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Out of the gun, Stafford. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Third and long. It's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And 7.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Our home team 7, visitors nothing.
On third down, Wilson. That'll be complete to Cook. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Wilson. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Cook on the toss left. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
The tackle there by John Johnson. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
2nd and 10. At the
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Here's Wilson on third down, being chased out left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 20, 10, touchdown, LA! DK Metcalf, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. On 1st down, Wilson setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Got a man, it's Randy Moss.
Ain't doing nothing.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Near the 45-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And got a man. It's Woods. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Stafford on first down. That's taken in by Henderson. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. He will push his way down to about the 14. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
A 31-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. First down run there for Gurley, but nothing opening up as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Another carry now for Gurley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stafford. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Good.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
But here comes Diggs. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing and then throw in the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Wilson to throw on 3rd down. And Cook has it, left side. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On 1st down, Cook. Find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45.
By Robert Quinn. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44, Wilson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook. Back now here at MetLife Stadium as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. On the option, here's Wilson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And now they're going to fake it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They run it again with Cook. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
The line of scrimmage.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A toss to Cook. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook, 40 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. On the return is Henderson. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive. Blitz coming, and down he goes. This big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the 1st at the 29.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Stafford. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the...
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. One last throw here for Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Today's final score.
So celebration down on the field for a good, hard-fought victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say so long from MetLife Stadium. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat. An onside kick to begin the game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
First down, Gannon. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
LaMarcus Joyner there defensively.
To throw again. Gannon throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. And that takes us from second to third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Gannon, man open, it's Moss, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. On 1st and 10, Gannon quickly into the hands of Waller. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, Gannon. Waller taking it in over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Operating from the gun. Gannon.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted.
Picked off at the 25. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
From the gun. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Gannon finds an opening past the 40.
Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield.
Complete.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
14. And the Raider first down.
Throwing on first down. Gannon. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22,985 yards. But let's put a little context with it.
Yeah, we ran the numbers earlier. Larry Fitzgerald, who is contemplating retirement this past offseason, would need 7 more 1,000-yard seasons to break Jerry Rice's record.
That's context. Well, we're pretty early in this contest, and with 1 interception already thrown, when that ball was tipped in the air, I think he had to be wondering, could this be a second one, and was already battling in his mind how to handle it. Fortunately, that ball fell incomplete, and now he gets a chance to atone for what could have been a big error. So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
On 4th down, Gannon. Man open, Rice. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Gannon looking middle, and it's incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Gannon. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
A gain of 9.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
On the return is Henderson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Gurley, the ball
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford, a quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that is incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Rod Woodson on the coverage.
To throw again. Stafford. And his throw is incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over him. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
On the return is Henderson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Play action. Stafford. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Yard line.
From the gun, Stafford. And it's caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
the play fake. Gannon. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
And this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Able to find Warner. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Operating from the gun. Gannon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Gannon. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Here it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down.
On first down, Gannon. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Jerry Rice, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A final shot before break. Gannon under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. That'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
3rd and 2.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
It's up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Down and 11.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. Stopped at the 34-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
28, Josh Jacobs.
J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. From the gun, Gannon. That's caught by Rice. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Gannon. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Las Vegas, first down.
On 1st and 10, Gannon. Reception here by Ruggs. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
All tied.
To throw on 2nd down, Gannon. And this one is incomplete. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some Nick downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
To throw on 3rd down, Gannon. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, Gannon. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Las Vegas.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Gannon. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Complete.
Darren Waller, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return is Henderson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Allen. Robert Woods, 73 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing on 1st down. Gannon. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Raider 1st down.
Operating from the gun. Gannon got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, Gannon, flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
On the scramble.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Operating from the gun. Gannon flushed out right. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. From the gun, Gannon eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 22 and a first down.
LA Rams. First and 10 at the 41-yard.
Early again here on first down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now Stafford. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Stafford. Open middle, Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here comes carry number 10 for Hurley. Nnamdi Asomugha there on the tackle. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
3rd and 7.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So this one comes down to the right foot of Sam Sloman. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. I guess we can call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there, and he came in with open arms and knocked it through.
Yeah, how about that? It's almost surely a game winner, right? And, you know, rookie kickers, usually the leash is kind of short, isn't it? I think they went ahead and got that extended model for him now after making that kick.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Today's final score, Rams 20.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all here on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody. ready for football now from sunny North Carolina. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Here's Smith to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Carr now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Carr. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Sam Sloman.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A first carry down for Reggie Bush. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
He's tackled at
the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Carr. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Good.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
I'm ready to take over, baby. Staying.
And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
Yes.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Carr now to throw. And that's caught. by Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
At the 44-yard line.
Carr now on first down. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. John Johnson with the INT, and he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford throwing the out route incomplete. That's Woods. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12. And the Rams first down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Gurley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Third and long, it's Stafford. Airing it out deep for Woods. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away.
For the Rams.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He was trying to get it to Steve Smith that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Carr airing it out for Olsen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. He's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
At the Panthers' 18-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he rifles one incomplete. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards to go.
From the gun, Stafford. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
A 35-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
On play action, it's Carr. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Stafford buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A safety with a sack there. LaMarcus Joyner.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
For the field goal, a 37-yard attempt.
Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
17.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right. This
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. What's the run? They're running it. Mike 51, Mike
734.
To throw, it's Carr. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
637.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. That is caught at the 7. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Again, it's Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Rams. John Johnson on the coverage.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
1050, 1050. Easy alert.
Let's go, dude.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks. 72 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. McCaffrey on the return. Spins past him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
3rd and 13.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
Express.
Carr going to throw. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Leonard Floyd brought him down. A gain of a yard. Brings up.
Here's Jackson. He'll find Metcalf. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. The open man is Smith. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
First down.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
41-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Jackson. They set up the screen LT. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. To throw is Jackson. Short throw to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. But we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Chiefs.
They go play action now. Jackson on the move to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Aaron Donald able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
2nd down.
They go play action with Jackson. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete to number 10,
Tyreek Hill.
Touchdown.
26 yards. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Extra point.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
That's the score. Chiefs 7, Rams nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7, Rams nothing.
To throw again on second down. Stafford. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Touchdown, DK Metcalf, 68 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, Jackson. And they'll get this just to the 47th, 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground, this time with Tomlinson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Flush to his right. Intercepted once, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. Until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. A I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Kansas City defense, tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
Sam Sloman for the Rams field goal.
And his kick here is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either bow tie.
Yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson over the middle to Smith. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Toss play to Jackson. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? From the gun, Jackson going for it all. And it's intercepted at the goal line. John Johnson with the INT.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Rams
set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Stanford. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10. their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Stafford on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the line, he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here's Johnny Hekker now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Yeah, this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
I can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change when you do it?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Down. It's Jackson, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson steps away to his left. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Jackson now on 3rd down, forced out to his left. And that's caught by Smith. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play on 3rd down for the Chiefs. 41 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they certainly had had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The kick by Bass is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
On 1st down, it's Jackson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
That is caught inside the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10.
Makes the score Chiefs 17, Rams 10.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big run. So you have to look out for no pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. He's going to let it fly. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's got a man wide open, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
The 25-yard line.
He's back to throw. And this is caught at the end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we're usually talking about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
We had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
On first down, Stafford here. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to have the offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. It puts them in field goal range, but let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
They're looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
17-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Flush to his right. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. It's intercepted. Picked up down at the 2. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
In overtime, today's
Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Oh, definitely. And I think from now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who can help us because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown, a takeaway that gets into the end zone. I'm not rooting for anyone, but boy, I love to see games finish that way.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.